back to America Outdoors Radio. I'm John Kruse. You know, if you listen to the mainstream media, gun manufacturers, they're all bad. They're nothing but evil. But you know what? There's some owners of gun companies out there that are doing some very good things. A case in point is Henry Repeating Arms. They've got something called the Guns for Great Causes Initiative. With us here to tell you more about it is Anthony Imperato, the president and owner of Henry Repeating Arms. Anthony, great to have you on the air.
Thank you for the opportunity and the kind words.
So, Anthony, Guns for Great Causes, this initiative, it's something you came up with, and you're doing it 2 times over right now for 2 special children that are battling cancer. Who are these children? What are their stories?
This initiative started when a 3-year-old Sadie Kreinbrink's mom emailed me a few months ago and told me about the story of her daughter having to battle many weeks of chemo treatments, and she understood that we had the Henry Guns for Great Causes program, and would we give their case some consideration. And, 3-year-old Sadie is such a sweet-looking little girl, and the story broke my heart like it would anybody, but we agreed to come up with a program, so we began a project on building 60-some-odd Sweet Sadie versions of our Golden Boy Silver Youth model, and all of the proceeds, we're donating those, and they're being sold on our website, and every penny of what's taken in will go to the Kreinbrink family of Ostrander, Ohio.
And folks, Sadie, again, if you get a chance to look her up, beautiful looking child. She's suffering from a malignant tumor, and she is going through 66 weeks of chemotherapy. I mean, God bless this small child that has to go through something so awful, and God bless her family who has to find a way to somehow pay for it. So this is just fantastic, but it didn't stop with Sadie. There's another young boy, 4-year-old Beckett Burge out of Princeton, Texas. He's battling leukemia. He's going through chemo as well. He also has to go through steroids treatment. How did he get on your radar, and what are you doing for him?
His story became nationally known. His mom had posted a photo of him, a skinny little boy standing over a toilet bowl, heaving, and his little sister with her hand on his back, comforting him. Sorry, I'm going to lose it here on the phone.
It's okay. This is hard stuff.
Photo. Yeah, and that photo went viral, and I forget, was on CNN and many other places, and it just, the minute I saw that, I told Dan, our head of communications, find these folks, and we're going to tie this in with Sadie and make a set of guns for Beckett. So we have the Beat It Like Beckett version of the Golden Boy Silver Youth, and the families from Princeton, Texas, wonderful people. And again, those guns are all donated, and every single penny of what's sold will go to these families. And while I have the chance, we make these guns and we donate the guns, at no charge. But I want to thank the consumers and some of our dealers who do step up to the plate and purchase these guns because they're part of our Guns for Great Causes success and the dollars that'll be going to these families.
Absolutely. And again, folks, we're talking about $70,000 here from these 120 special edition rifles that are going to go to the Burge family in Princeton, Texas, and the Kreinbrink family in Ostrander, Ohio, to help these children, to help these families as they battle something absolutely horrific right now. And you hear about a lot of companies out there that'll say, we'll donate X% of our net proceeds to this or that cause. But I don't think you hear of anybody saying, we're going to find these people, we're going to help them, we're donating 100%, not net, everything to these kids, to this cause. This is just awesome what you're doing here. So the next question is this. The Guns for Great Causes initiative, I understand this just started up. Do you intend to keep this going for additional years, because this is really something wonderful you're doing here.
John, actually, it's 15 years old, the Guns for Great Causes initiative. It started, as I said, many years ago now, and we've got a link on our website for some of what we've done. There have been individual sick children's cases all over the country. We've also worked with some cancer hospitals, some children's cancer hospitals, such as the Peyton Manning Children's Hospital, the Roger Maris Cancer Center in North Dakota, and many of our Guns for Great Causes endeavors can be found on our website. And while the main focus is on individual sick children cases and the children's cancer hospitals, our Guns for Great Causes program extends much wider than that. We've done many first responders that were lost in the line of duty and families having to raise money, wildlife conservation causes, Second Amendment stuff, and of course, wounded military and military service. So those are the areas that our program tackles.
You know, Anthony, I know for a fact there's a lot of people, including myself, that have been fans of Henry repeating rifles for a long time. I think you've got a whole bunch more fans right now for just this reason. What you're doing here, nobody's making you do it. You're stepping out on your own. You're doing the right thing, not just for sick kids, but for a lot of great causes. Again, it's the Guns for Great Causes initiative. You're only going to find it through Henry Repeating Arms. And if you want to find out more, go to henryusa.com. Before we go, let's talk a little bit more about the Sweet Sadie Edition rifle, the Beat It Like Beckett rifle. You mentioned that they're on the Golden Boy Silver Youth platform. I know they're 22 caliber lever action rifles. They've got some special inscriptions on them, and they're just beautiful rifles too. Describe them one more time.
Sure. Golden Boy Silver Youth model, that's the platform. American walnut stock, adjustable sights, the smooth Henry action, but they both have laser etched butt stocks with Beat It Like Beckett logo and a Sweet Sadie logo, both hand painted. You really need to see it, so the folks should go to our website. Again, it's henryusa.com, but they can email me directly and I will send them the link. My email is anthony@henryusa.com. They also have custom serial numbers, Sadie 01 through 66 and Beckett 01 through 60. Serial number 1 on each of the guns are going to be auctioned off separately on gunbroker.com.
Well, again, if you want to help these kids, and just do so by going to henryusa.com. Again, it's a Sweet Sadie edition to help out Sadie Kreinbrink and her family. It is the Beat It Like Beckett rifle to help out Beckett Birch and his family. And if you want all the details and to place order, just email Anthony directly. It's anthony@henryusa.com. The cost is around $600, which for a beautiful rifle like this and for a great cause like this, that's really not much at all. So email Anthony at anthony@henryusa.com. Find out more about the Guns for Great Causes initiative and about all the other rifles that Henry Repeating Arms sells at henryusa.com. Anthony, thanks for doing this, and thanks for sharing this with us today on America Outdoors Radio.
Thank you, sir.